I was debating if I was gonna stay or leave.
Hey, we
This
live, Cee Hood. We live. Keep talking that shit.
right, this shit was the motherfucker 2015. It's called the Big Decision. Man. What you put the title as? Man?
What Yo Life Stories. No,
Nah,
Ghetto
you
DVD
ain't gotta
live
put
with
no
Cee
life
Hood.
stories.
Ghetto
You could just
DVD live with
chopping
Cee
it up.
Hood.
It ain't no life stories, but it's just reminiscing and talking some real nigga shit though. While we on here, man, I ain't tripping. Make the title. I don't give a fuck. Not long as it ain't Cee Hood rob a bank or Cee Hood told on somebody. Long as it ain't no shit like that, then we all good.
No, it ain't
But
nothing like that, Cee Hood.
I don't give a fuck. What I was
It's
saying,
Ghetto
yeah,
DVD live with Cee
that
Hood.
shit, that shit was all this shit was created in 2015 off the big decision on everything. That was the big changing point in my life, Joe. The big decision. Whether I'ma leave or whether I'ma stay, goddamn. On life. What I do. I left and seen an abundance of blessings on everything. It's so many motherfuckers that'll tell you, like, man, that boy Hood went out there, ain't had to sell a drug. I was working jobs, nigga. Checks coming in, fat ass checks. Food and material, man. He kept money on my motherfucking books. On life, money on the phone. Something decent coming in, man. All that I'm trying to do the right thing. It's easy to do the wrong thing, but it's hard to do the right thing, y'all. And I don't think y'all heard me when I said that. I used to be out here under the working the job and trying to trap and shit when I was in Chicago and all that shit, man. I spent so much time investing into that bullshit, bro. That shit was ridiculous, man. That shit ain't understandable right now. And when I'm right now that I'm older, that shit ain't logical, man. That shit ain't logical. The shit that be going on, man. This just thinking about the shit like, man, I must have been insane doing some of the same things that I was doing for years, thinking that something was gonna change. Yeah, I made a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on bonds, lawyers, commissary, shit like that. Shit that I had to take for my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta pay this and do this shit. Can't even do none of this shit for my motherfucking kids. Cause I done got myself in some trouble. Fucking around, man. All this shit, the whole life, all this shit, man. Be unexpected like a motherfucker, Joe. Everything that occurred. Y'all see, I got a different type of vocabulary. I don't talk about like on phone them grave and all that. I don't do all that shit, man. Even though I don't knock nobody that do that, but my vocabulary is a little bit more extended than to just give you basic, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Everybody in Chicago not like that either.
Hmm.
So as y'all take some of the things that I'm saying, if y'all listen, you know what I'm saying, y'all get a basic understanding of some niggas in Chicago, individuals like myself on the real. I come from an era where niggas hustle, got money, fucked with bitches, made sure they was clean, made sure they homies was getting a little money too, you know what I'm saying? And took care of their kids. That's the era I came from. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say. A nigga can't never say I ain't take care of my kids. Or a nigga can't never say I ain't been on no real shit. I got a motherfucking good ass motherfucking record out here, nigga. Nobody ain't never played with me, man. Did none of that shit. I laugh at shit like that, man. But like I tell y'all, things will be coming from people in that area on these hood to hoods that they gonna clear a lot of shit up, man. Yeah, I don't want it to be no understanding because a lot of people ask questions. What the fuck you asking a question for? And I'm telling you, what more do you want from me? In my Tyrese voice, what the fuck more do you want from me? I done goddamn it put in 100 effort. I went crazy. I came to work with a fever, and that shit wasn't good enough for them people. Going there to punch a clock and work, nigga. Oh, you a general manager. You make money. You supposed to do this. I don't give a fuck about all that. Stressing niggas out and shit. That job shit, bitch. Oh, you ain't finna stress me out. I don't give a fuck. That's my attitude. If y'all ever be at work with me and I go live, y'all will see how I talk to employees and all that shit, man.
You like the
Y'all,
shift leader. You like the shift leader.
yeah, Ghetto done been on the live on the phone with me while I'm at work talking to motherfuckers and shit, man. I let the day go by, man. I ain't sitting around this motherfucker being on no miserable shit. I'm sorry. That don't consist of me. We gonna have fun and we gonna get the fuck on. Ain't no money gonna come up short. And a motherfucking ain't no motherfucking fry gonna get ate without my permission.
On the real.
On everything. Wherever the fuck I work at. On the real, nigga. I had some big fat ass shoes for crews. Them bitches looking like some fake ass New Balances. Them bitches was fat than a motherfucker. When I first started working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pizza Hut, KFC, 83rd, 87 South Chicago. I'm working there, 15, 16 years old. I'm checking the bag on the weed, though, on 54th and Calumet. On my mama. I'm jamming right there. My motherfucking shoes was so fat, bro. The stick up man came on the block, right? Rob motherfucker walked straight past me. I don't look like I ain't look like I had no money and wasn't out there. You feel me? I'm in the motherfucking uniform on there, nigga. I smell like pizza and fucking chicken. I'm looking for the same thing you looking for, brother. The whole time though, I'm out there jamming, sitting in my gate right across from the church. Man, so many drugs got sold. Nigga, ain't not one day was stopped. Nigga was selling drugs on Sundays while church service going on. Cars pulling up. That bitch was rolling. 15, 16 years old in the game, man. My big homie them used to be on Shields and shit. They from the projects and shit and used to be all out, man. One of my homies and shit, man. He used to hit me with zips and shit. And he seen I was moving that shit. That nigga started giving me QPs and half P's. Bro, them used to be like everybody else. He giving, why you giving him so much, man? That nigga down there jamming. And ever since then, I never looked back. I was working, buying goddamn cuties and shit. I done fucked up a lot of money, y'all. I didn't just I made a lot of fucking money, but I didn't make it all at one time. It was spurts. You feel me? Like I was consistent with the money coming in, but it was that shit'll come in this fast or this quick, just doing different type of shit. I'm telling y'all, I got some shit coming, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna break the fucking internet with this shit. I just been trying to be patient and keep this shit in, man. But I think they want to see Reggie. It's time for Reggie to talk a little shit about y'all ass. So y'all be looking out for this shit, man. On the real.
Who is right now? Who is Reggie?
Reggie, man. You don't remember Reggie from Nutty Professor? He's like, now it's time for Reggie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I can't even see what's going on. I'm just vibing, chopping it up. Ghetto went live. We just chopping it up, speaking and talking some shit, man. You feel me? Shit that y'all need to understand. I don't know who there and who where.
And who gonna listen and what time y'all gonna get this message?
Yeah, for sure. Let them get a message, man. And the message for today is, if that bitch don't wear panties, don't trust that bitch. I know y'all like, damn, what you mean?
A lot of girls don't wear panties too.
She want to be easy access. You feel what I'm saying?
No, but I'm gonna disagree with you on that, Cee Hood, because a lot of women who don't wear panties, they be letting their stuff breathe, and they can't. They be just letting they you know.
No, a girl who got a respectable husband wouldn't even dare to do that. So let's really talk about it. Wouldn't even dare to do that shit unless she with her man and she asked him. So any female that do that and carry themselves like that, I would kind of look at them as being trifling, but at the same time, it's kind of sexy too. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie to you, but yeah, though, both ways. Like I might be attracted to a bitch. I see a bitch got a fat ass and she ain't got no panties on, and all that shit, that motherfucker jiggling and shaking and jumping and hooting and hollering and clapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to admire the ass. Baby girl. I used to be one of them that, baby girl, check it out. You going to the store, you trying to get some motherfucking milk for your baby, and a nigga jumping in front of you talking about baby girl. So I seen that all them niggas was thirsty doing that shit. So my routine was I would go in the store. I got plugged with the Arabs. I'm in the stove. Shorty them coming up there. Now, guess what I do?
What you
I
do?
would buy the shit that they needed. And then I'm getting their number. Now we locked in. You feel what I'm saying? So I just got me a friend off this little situation. I'm selling so much motherfucking weed to see that little $3-4 ain't gonna hurt. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
now I
listening.
ain't even gotta compete with all the niggas standing outside. She already done came up here and compete with or got you standing outside or whatever the fuck it is. They wasn't. It wasn't none of these my bitches. See, this is around the time I had a girl, but I still just want to fuck with the bitches being on the block and shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's just something about it. Trying to see if you can get a bitch. Why you got a bitch? You might not even like the bitch, but you just got to see if you can get the bitch. For real. I keep saying the bitch is. I say that because every relationship I've been in, the female used to be like, "Oh, what you going to meet that bitch? What that bitch at the garbage can? Oh, shit, that bitch was at the stove. I don't even know who the bitch is. So somebody help me figure out who this bitch is that I've been getting accused of for years. Got multiple women. Is that shit right or is that shit wrong?"
Speak your opinion.
Man, I'm telling you, man, multiple women. And come to find out, the bitches be crazy. Because I break up with them and then all of a sudden they can't live without me. They ready to kill themselves. All right. I had a bitch tell me she was going to kill herself. Ah, damn. The fuck? It ain't that serious. On everything. That bitch was going crazy, Joe. That bitch came to my crib 3 o'clock in the morning. First off, we went our own way. She had a nigga she was dealing with. The bitch seen I had some little motion, another little bitch. She slid through the crib. Shorty there, I ain't let her in. Throwing shit at my window. On everything. Police come make her leave. The bitch come back. They like, man, Shorty, if you come back to this crib, we gonna lock your ass up. On life. I still fucking with the bitch. The bitch ended up becoming my baby mama. Moral of the story is niggas love crazy bitches. A little bitch that got some type of crazy ass shit too. You know what I'm saying? A nigga, if a bitch just straight lame and a nigga fuck her over. When them the bitches that you really need to love. See, as I got older in life, my relationships, the ones that I had, got better. You feel what I'm saying? Because I learned.
You learn from each relationship and you got more experience and you learned from different situations. Tell us more about
Yeah.
that.
Learning it in the relationship, from learning and gaining experience. When I was 35, I felt like, I don't even want to say 35. When I was 30, I was hitting bitches 25, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29. I wasn't really fucking with no bitches that was older than me, unless it was a bitch that I came up with, went to school with, was in tune with her, and, you know, around my age and shit. So I fucking with, I like younger bitches, but I like a grown young bitch that's on her business. Like I'm 39 right now. I date a 30-year-old that's on point. That's on the same shit that I'm on. You feel what I'm saying? Like I go back and do shit like that, but them not the hoes for that. Them is females for just having fun. You rarely ever run into a female that's got her shit together at that age. Hoes don't start thinking right till they get motherfucking 36, 37, 38. That child support finna run out, so that link finna be gone. All this shit. And now this is when they get in a panic mode. You don't want that type of hoe. What you want is the bitch that was going to school, went to the army, did all this extra shit. Now she got her a nice job, a career, or something going. Them the type of bitches that you want. But niggas don't be wanting to deal with them bitches because they feel like they boring. When really that's the bitch that you need, because you could train her to be however you need her to be in the bedroom. So once you, that's why niggas go crazy over they bitch, because they done train her and show her how to do certain shit, and they don't want her doing that shit to nobody else. That's why 97.6% of these niggas will kill you over they bitch. On everything, over they bitch. Especially if you fucking that bitch and you dropping dick in her. That nigga gonna take you out, man. Ain't nobody, niggas is killing over they bitches, man. I ain't never been one of them niggas, but I know a lot of niggas that'll take you the fuck out over they bitch. The bitch that they trained and been with for years and showed her shit. Bitch, you trying to move on? Bitch, I'll kill you. And that nigga on life. That shit real, man. This, and it's just not in Chicago. The shit that I be talking about, it happen everywhere because y'all all can relate. Yeah, y'all all can relate. For real, for real. We trying to tell y'all and put y'all up on game though. Just chopping it up, man. Vibing now. How many people you got on your live, Ghetto?
26.
Oh, it was 26, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I ain't watching y'all. I'm chopping it up, man. We just goddamn it, bro hit me up. I was somewhere. I'm out kicking it. Shit, I'm finna go live. Talk
Cause
that shit.
you was dropping some game and some knowledge that you felt like the people need to hear. And I was like, you go live, but you was at a certain spot, so I was like, I'll go live, and while you just spit that shit, fuck it.
Yeah, cause I ain't around my computer and shit. So fuck it. We dropping game on Ghettodvd, man. We chopping it up like this, going how it go, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. For real, for real. What time it is, man? All right, I got some time. I got damn near an hour to fuck around before I get up out of here. But tell the motherfucking bartender keep coming with the shots, man. Don't slow down, man. Make that shit go fast, man. I say I don't want no singles. Double them bitches up now. On everything. I got the bartender in here doubling shit up. It's called the Double Up. I ain't talking about the R. Kelly Jay-Z album song Double Up. If Jay-Z was on that shit. And the name of that shit was The Best of Both Worlds. I actually fucked with that CD. That was a good ass CD with R. Kelly and Jay-Z. Them niggas just didn't like each other because they both want to fucking live. You see what I'm saying? I just told y'all about how niggas will kill you over they bitch on everything. And y'all remember Jay-Z was rumored to be goddamn it fucking with that bitch too. Not to call her a bitch or anything. It's just how I talk. So please don't judge me. On the real. Yeah, man. They said early in the day before that plane moved, They said they saw goddamn it Jay-Z under the hood of the plane doing some shit before it took off. Talking about he was wiping something down all the time though. She ain't here no more, right? He couldn't have her. If he couldn't have her, nobody gonna have her. It's niggas that think like that for real. And they'll kill your motherfucking ass over they bitch. Especially these new little young niggas that's off the drugs and don't give a fuck. Man, listen, man, I got my little nephews, cousins, and they friends and all that shit. I be seeing these niggas and saying these niggas crazy, man. This new generation crazy. Some of them respectable, but you gotta respect every man. If you don't, a motherfucker will kill you over their respect nowadays in the year 2024. Niggas will die over their respect. Now it used to be niggas will die over their respect. Now they'll kill you over their respect.
Hey, and you know this is just good because I wanted to see how I sound with recording a phone call anyway. So that's just good for us. A good, you know.
Nah, don't be practicing on me, motherfucker. I want to record the practice and report. You funny than a
I
motherfucker.
wanted to see the phone call anyway. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't did a lot of phone, but I ain't never did like a whole phone call like just one
Conversation.
person.
This like some you have 1 minute left type shit.
Yeah, you there? Thank God you ain't there, man. It kind of
Oh
remind me of you
yeah.
being there, but you ain't there, man.
Oh yeah, something different, man. Just in here, for real. Nigga out here trying to hold his head up, man. And till that day come. Whenever I shine again. You know how niggas be talking to you and shit, man. But yeah, though, bro, shit. Hey, I'm gonna call right back though if that's cool. Go ahead, nigga. I got some money on this motherfucker. Niggas love to hear that shit. Hey, you'll call my girl. Hey, put the phone down. You think they gonna put the phone down? Yeah, I'll put it down. Shit. Y'all talk it out.
You be listening to that shit still.
Nah, I put it down though. I let them talk that shit, man. Like, and then, or I start putting money on her phone, on baby mama phone. You
Mm-hmm.
can call that bitch and talk that this shit for serious matters. You ain't the only one locked up. It's for y'all. The fuck? If you get $25 out this honey, you going crazy, nigga. That's $25 is 3 calls.
Hmm. Yeah, and he was in Cook County. They was like $10 and $15, wasn't it?
Yeah, that shit was
It was expensive for a call. Now the calls they like less than $1 a call now. I think.
yeah. I'm telling them like, look, bro, you ain't the only nigga locked up, bro. I'm still out here and I still want to live my lifestyle. I know y'all in there. It ain't my fault you in there. I'm still looking out for you. You doing a little bit too much though, bro. What you mean, bro? Oh man, if I was out there, I know that. But right, you ain't out there right now, and I still gotta do my thing. I'm gonna look out for you and hit you and all this shit, but all that gambling, losing money shit, nigga, you better sit the fuck down and just do your bid, bro.
Hmm.
For real. Yeah, motherfucker don't want to do that, bro. I'm telling you, nigga, I ain't gotta send you nothing. What you want me to put some money on the phone or send you this $50 a month? What you want? I ain't gotta give you no double bubble. Niggas don't even be appreciative and you helping their ass. They get out of jail and
Hmm.
don't even remember that shit, bro.
Hmm.
They don't remember that shit. I done helped so many niggas, G. Just my traits and the type of nigga that I am, man. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas look back and said they fucked with it, and you know what I'm saying. But some niggas, goddamn it, they felt like that shit was a privilege. You better not go to jail again, motherfucker. See if I goddamn it send your ass a stamp
Hmm.
on everything.
Hmm.
As soon as we like, you have a collect car, I'm hanging up on
Man.
life, nigga. I write you a letter, send you a big ass piece of paper, 3 pieces of paper. You think you got a big ass letter on each piece of paper? Each piece of paper is gonna say the first piece gonna say you. The next one gonna say fuck And then the third one gonna say up. You fucked up. Oh, Ed, you gonna think you gonna see that shit and you gonna realize you gonna be bad as hell. You gonna go in your cell ready to fight. Ed is gonna be locked down on everything.
He can't
It's time to lock
get.
down. You can't get on the phone. Oh, life. You ain't trying to hear shit yourself you talking about, nigga.
No,
That shit. That shit
no.
done
He
blew.
saved the letter. He saved the letter to read when he locked down, like it was a special letter. You know how you be like, all right, I'm gonna read this later when I lock down. He
All right.
saved it all the way until he locked down to read that bullshit.
All right. Nigga, he with that bitch thinking he had something to read. Fucked up. Yeah, my people wrote me a letter, man. I'm gonna read this motherfucker look whole time though he can't even read. He been telling motherfuckers the letter say this and that. Somebody he asked somebody to read it for him for real. And it say you fucked up. This nigga been making shit up for 2 years. Sitting in there, niggas be like, man, I was in the car, bro. The bitch was, I had a spaceship, shorty, on everything. That bitch was goddamn clean and whoop the bam. I served 6 jabs and all them out west fast talking ass niggas, man. All right. They be thinking they fast talking. Nigga, come on, man. We up on game, nigga. In jail and shit. When you run into a nigga in the county and from out west, either he a vice lord or a solid foe. Oh, yeah, folk corner hustler or ECVL. Or a traveler.
Or so.
Yeah, I knew I was locked up with a nigga that was a soul. He used to be like, man, I'd love to see you in the world, man. You seem like a player, man. You know,
They
in
love
Cook
money
County.
and getting money and having a block.
In Cook County, they when you on county shit, the souls be under the six.
They be riding with the G's.
Yeah, on everything.
Tony Benz
Two
on
six.
here.
We had 2 6s. Shout out to Tony Benz. We had 2 6s. That when I was running the deck, when I was locked up, we had some 2 6s and some GDs, some BDs, and some soul. And we had one breed. There was one breed on deck, and then that they had the motherfucking Stones, the Latin Kings, the Solid Four, anything under the five on life. That shit used to be going down, that motherfucker. That shit was crazy. But you know, this just reminiscing, not to glorify that shit, man. You know, some of them fucked up days made motherfucker way better in different type of ways. To know me is to understand me, but to love me is that just what it is. Just to love me. Don't judge me, brother, for I am what you were. My journey was where yours is. This how you gotta talk to the little niggas on everything. They got that you walk outside, they trying to steal your car. You gotta start preaching and shit before they start blowing at you. Y'all can have that. That's worthless in the place that we choose to go. I'm trying to go to a heavenly place, brother. You can have that car, because in heaven, that car will not be there. All right, take the car. Don't shoot me. Everything. As soon as you come out, they done stole your Cadillac converter. Chicago, all the little young shorties done turned to crackheads and shit, y'all. On life, they chasing this shit off the drugs, Joe. A motherfucker off the drugs. I'm telling y'all, these little niggas, man, they ruthless. But you gotta respect them. All right. You can't just think you smarter than everybody. You learn something from everybody. This is real shit right here. You learn something from everybody. You know what I'm saying? You soak shit in. It's on you how fast you soak it in, though. Some people will listen to you, and that's just what they doing. They ain't trying to understand you, though. Once you go for understanding, with anything, make shit way more easy. You hear me? For real. Try to be understanding. You wonder why you got these old weird females walking around this motherfucker all mad and shit, and you know, You mad at the wrong. This dude ain't did nothing to you over the decisions you made. You keep choosing the same type of nigga and thinking you gonna get a different outcome when you fucking with the same type of nigga. You playing lottery with your pussy, bitch, and you can't do that. That's
Hmm.
not respectable. Respectable for me is maybe, bitch, you done
Bandana
goddamn it
Rose on
smashed.
here too.
There's some females on here. Well, shit, they need to listen to this shit. If you done smash more than three niggas is the limit for a year. Every 4 months you can change and rotate and get one nigga. So 3 niggas in 12 months, females. If you run around this motherfucker and you done hit goddamn it 6, 7 of them niggas and doing all this shit, man, it's time to slow down.
And what you mean by they playing lottery?
They playing lottery with your pussy because you guys hope and study giving your pussy to these different niggas, hoping that you win and strike the goal with this make believe guy that you looking for. That type of guy don't exist, bitch. Lower your standards and get what's out here. You're not finna get you no Prince Charming that's gonna let you spend all the money and do this and all that, bitch. That's a fairy tale. For real.
And they not even in that area for that type of dude to find.
Bitch, what qualities do you possess to even ask for that type of person or that type of treatment? You suck dick just like the next bitch, and you got the same, probably the pussy probably even the same a little bit, some way, somehow, something, I don't know. But bitch, you is not entitled to be talking about you want to be treated like a queen. A queen is not treated like that. The fuck do you mean? I could tell you so many things, man. But you got to be willing to listen. And niggas, we be fucking up too with the bitches, man. You get us a good girl and we fuck over them because we used to hood rats. We ain't, some of us niggas ain't never had to find the things in life. So when we get a bitch that we just fuck over, we don't realize what we got. And niggas be big headed, thinking they doing this and that. The whole time though, shorty been getting tired. She been getting tired. Somebody done caught her eye on everything. So that day that her tire got a slow leak and she had to pull in the and get a new tire by herself,
Mm-hmm.
and she met James. And you don't know about James.
Sharpshooter, what's up?
James been nailing her ass on life, and James, goddamn it, got all type of motherfucking oil and shit under his nails and hard hands from changing tires and working on cars. So now that pussy contaminated. You don't want that no more, fellas.
Hmm.
You don't want it no more, man. Let that shit go, man. On everything. Same with females. Anytime somebody cheat, it's time for the relationship to end because it's only gonna get worse. Depending on what type of bitch you got. And the type of nigga that I am, I play it cool and you think everything cool and then you just won't see me no more. I disappeared. No connection. Phone number change. Now I got you. I done fucked your head up and I got you pulling up to my job, stalking and shit. Both my jobs. Looking for my car, all type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? See, sex can be used as a chemical warfare. It's
Hmm.
all on how you want to do this shit. For
Hmm.
real. Some people think small. Some people think big. Oh, it's only a couple of motherfuckers that make it though. If you study thinking, oh man, I'm finna go get me these Air Force Ones and you done sold that pussy for $100, bitch, you gonna
Hmm.
be a $100 hoe. But bitch, if you goddamn it say you want this amount of money for this amount of time, and you set your shit and you stand on it, niggas will pay you that shit because you got niggas that's doing that shit. I'm telling you, we got a lot of weak-minded females out here that's settling for, and niggas too, just settling for shit. When All you gotta do is put in a little effort and everything to start coming to you. I always been a hustler. When I say I'm a hustler, that don't mean I'm just talking about selling drugs. On life, I get it in real life. So when I jump on this bitch and I be giving y'all my time and I'm talking, spitting game and shit, man, I think y'all should listen to me, man.
They be listening. Bandana
I,
Rose cracking up.
for real, I think they should listen, man. These motherfuckers, y'all don't really get Cee Hood like this all the time, man. And y'all lucky right now because I'm out. I ain't at the crib.
And they
Even though
want
I gotta
that
be
phone,
at
that
work in
jail,
the
this that
motherfucker.
jailhouse phone call. We get a jailhouse phone call.
Yeah, this the last one before goddamn it, lockdown.
You
Oh,
saving that letter. You
everything.
saving that letter
And,
to read.
and and when I go to work, I gotta be at work at 4, right? That's the same time breakfast and shit start rolling. So
You gotta go
you
to the
feel what I'm
kitchen.
saying?
You gotta go
We
back to the
around this
kitchen.
motherfucker under the act of the reason. But yeah, though, man, we be talking some real shit. A lot of motherfuckers talk real shit. A lot of motherfuckers talk bullshit. We gotta goddamn know what it is, man. For real. How the bitch gonna feed me chicken and tell me it's fish on everything? Fuck my head up
Hmm.
on everything. I ain't never ate no motherfucking white people rice and rum.
Hmm. What's that?
Rice and rum.
But what's white people rice roni?
The white, it's not the seeds. They don't put the seasoning in. Not all of them. I had a, I don't even. He was Russian. Oh
You
everything.
don't
And
really
he
put
said
no seasoning in no rice roni.
to get the flavor, nigga, the beef flavor or
They
whatever type
got
of shit.
flavor in the rice roni.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know. I ain't ate no rice roni in
Yeah.
so long. That's old school, man. I ain't had no rice roni. You make that shit in a pan.
So now you think you better than me because your
What
rice
you
and
grew up
roni,
off
nigga.
of?
Ain't that a bitch? So I ain't had that in so long, nigga. That's a meal, nigga. Rice and roni will get you through the night with some chicken.
No, you gotta have some steak or something with it, man.
Man, you better go get you some rice and roni, nigga. Load your cabinet up. You know we had rice and roni and Jiffy Mix in the cabinet, motherfucker.
Hmm.
OG had that shit, nigga. We all had it. You better be lucky we ain't had a motherfucking peanut butter in the can.
Hmm. I
That was
remember that.
nasty.
That was
That
with the
peanut
blue
butter
and
was
white, the
nasty
blue
as a
and white
motherfucker.
label.
That shit was nasty as hell.
I used to eat that. My auntie used to get that because she used to live in that round building on like near to that on Cermak.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? It used to be a
yeah.
senior citizen building.
It had poison in it.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. You went to prison before?
Uh, yeah, I've been to prison. I just got out a couple years.
Everybody who ate that peanut butter been in prison. Now is it me or is it a coincidence?
What?
Or is it me or a conspiracy? A lot of Section 8 kids, see how I be breaking shit down and giving y'all this shit and y'all don't listen. A lot of Section 8 kids grew up eating that shit, and kids, period. And a lot of them kids, what did they do? Ended up in prison. So all this shit was developed and taught from back then, motherfucker. When you go to prison, what you in that bitch order? That same nasty ass peanut butter
gas
that
station food. If that.
you for real. I'm trying to tell y'all some real shit, man. They don't be listening though, man. This out Cee Hood in rare form, goddamn it. Talking and y'all hearing some of my ways that I look at life. So y'all get an understanding. We tear that bitch up, man, and keep going crazy. Tear the internet up, man. Y'all,
Sharpshooter said Hood.
what's that word? What's that word? I can't even see the people here, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I know y'all rocking and rolling with us, man. On the real, we just chopping it up though. You say sharpshooter,
Sharpshooter, Tony Bands,
Tony Bands,
Bandana Rose.
been down the road. Shout out to those guys, man, and everybody else that came and that's here. We just chopping it up on some graveyard night shift type shit.
Before it's lockdown.
Uh-huh.
He say this the last call before lockdown.
On everything, had to get on the phone, talk a little shit right quick.
Shit, you must be a porter or something.
I must have been a porter.
Yeah, something if you out like this. Or you got they
Yeah,
letting you out, you got some juice or something.
yeah.
Or
I,
ice.
I'm the worker for the
The deck worker.
yeah. Fooling them and fooling them over there in the other unit said, "Do you got that book?"
That book.
Hey, that shit be going crazy in there, man.
They
But
be like they
y'all know how the Cubans came and took over Miami.
yeah.
That's how the Venezuelans coming, man. They coming taking shit over, man. Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck they doing.
Like you mean like I like remember they was like refugees.
Yeah.
And
And that's what the fuck came here. Those wasn't no modern, no top model, A class fucking citizens who was working and all this shit. These was the motherfuckers who was in jail who they was trying to get rid of. The motherfuckers walking around with machetes and all this shit and killing people and shit. That was them. And they got sent here and they got some money. So this how they got guns and shit. Cause they was get granted with money. And they breaking in buildings, living in abandoned buildings, hooking them up, opening buildings, turning them bitches into projects.
hmm.
Ain't nobody else gonna go in there, but the Mexicans gonna go in there and live in there, and they gonna change the gates and all that shit so you can't come. So this is the definition of a free country, but it's only free if you meet the standards. Because apparently I don't meet the standards. I don't know what it is, but I don't meet the standards. And a lot of people like me don't meet the standards. If we really want to get on some deep shit and get to talking about it, when the
Nah.
fuck we gonna be able to get some loans and some grants because of the shit that we've been through?
Hmm.
Shit,
And some homage.
for real. Everybody else come here and eat. And what we do, we battle and pick at each other. As soon as a motherfucker start getting money, we got something to say about this nigga. And as soon as he coming up, motherfucker trying to pull him down. Yeah, that nigga coming up, man, but that nigga used to be dirty as hell, man. I'm glad to see you doing good. You know, niggas do shit like that.
Yeah.
He cool, but sometimes that nigga don't be talking about shit. Niggas throw all type of shade and hate out there. So if you listen to a motherfucker, you'll be a weak individual. That's why it pays, you know what I'm saying, to be a strong minded dude. Mm, mm. See, normally I get paid for this shit because I talk this shit to people at work and be telling they ass the game. Nigga, they be in there like, nigga, they don't even think I'm 39. They looking at me thinking I'm young. No, man. I'm grown than a motherfucker. I just look like this, bitch. On life. Told you the bitch tried to feed me chicken and told me it was fish.
Hmm.
That's how long these hoes been out here trying to trick a motherfucker.
Who tried to
I,
feed you some chicken and said it was fish?
one of these hoes, I don't like what one of these old scandalous ass hoes did that shit. Hell yeah. So I'm sitting here. X, what's that word? Motherfuckers from the trenches in that country. Yeah, they is.
You see them tats now? I mean, things.
Yeah, I just looked on my phone. I just got on in the comment and chat. I went to go hit the like button.
Man, is it?
Damn, we've been live for 41 minutes. That's crazy. 45 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Damn, that shit just went and flew by on everything, nigga. That shit just flew by. 34 minutes. I've been live. I got motherfucking 25 minutes left before I gotta go hop in the car and
Hmm.
do this DUI. Try to make try to make it to the spot. I gotta be at work at 4. So I'm finna hop in this motherfucking shower
You
and lay
see
it the
how I
fuck
look?
down.
That shit look cold.
My, you say this shit
The
cold.
picture, yeah, with your picture, and I'm talking to you.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, man. So we live, y'all. I'm glad y'all came where we at just to hear what the fuck we talking about, man. Shout out to everybody that's trying to make progress and that got goals and trying to do shit, man. Don't let nobody try to tell you can't do nothing. You'll run into motherfuckers that fuck with you today, but tomorrow they don't give a fuck about you, man. That's how this shit go with this YouTube shit, man. And the best thing you can do is not get in your feelings. Don't feed into these niggas and watch these niggas, man. If you can't trust this nigga, you shouldn't be fucking with this nigga. Cause I done seen so many niggas get into it on YouTube that was fucking around. I've been the victim of that shit too, man. And I done sit there and entertain and partake and going back and forth with a motherfucker. I still do the shit. If I feel like a motherfucker said something, I'm gonna get on there and say something. Cause I got the typical mind when it comes to certain things. Sometimes I might let shit slide, but I'm that nigga. Nah, y'all done pissed me off. I'm finna say this and another motherfucking thing, nigga.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I don't know what the fuck. I just don't play that way. I don't play that way. And I be liking how niggas be talking crazy and shit on the internet, knowing they wouldn't say half that shit in my face. I don't give a fuck about none of them crazy stories that you done made up in your head to convince yourself that you a killer.
Hmm.
On life, I beat the fuck out of a motherfucker that play with me.
Hmm.
For real. That way I ain't say no names and dictated and directed towards nobody. Just don't play with me, man.
Hmm.
Um, Another thing I seen was dude ass. They on Ratchet TV ass.
You on
You
who?
seen you know who dude is?
Uh-uh.
I seen Uncle Drill Time TV do some shit on Buddy ass. Buddy got some shit going on. He on YouTube.
Who?
Um Shit, if you don't know about the nigga, ain't no need to even bring that nigga up. Well, he got 155,000 subscribers. Ratchet TV.
I heard of him before. He was I ran across him when I was doing dolphin shit.
Oh yeah, well, apparently, well, not apparently.
I'm
I
still
seen shit.
covering dolphins. Just I had to come. I lost my channel, and I had to get it where I get it best at in Chicago. If I can't make it here, I can't make it nowhere. So I had to come back in here and make it. But what you were saying, Cee Hood, I'm sorry. What you were saying?
I said, God damn it, that Dolph case ain't done. Y'all don't even know what the fuck I said. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
You were saying something about Ratchet
What happened with
TV.
that?
You were saying
Oh
Ratchet
yeah,
TV.
I said Ratchet TV got some shit going on.
Mm. Like some
Don't lie.
snitching shit or something or what?
Man, some shit, G, with all type of weird allegations. All type of weird allegations, man. I seen that shit on drill time shit.
Now look, now look. I want to ask you a question too. Since I got you here, I don't want to like I ain't gonna because they already know your story. But I want you to give me your opinion about 600 D Rose in prison. Tell me something. You ain't gotta say just give me your opinion on that because everybody is covering that right now because he got 30 years left. He been in 10. Just give me your opinion on that.
Um, my opinion on that is, I don't know. My opinion on that shit is you gotta with that situation, man. You gotta be everybody like, man. He should just tell. He didn't have nothing to do with that, so he should just tell. He should just tell that what happened and who really did it and all that, right?
Mhm.
But he didn't grow up on that principle. He grew up on the street code. So he been in jail for the last 10 years. He don't know that the last 2 years that
People been
everybody
snitching
snitching.
on a dead.
Yeah, he don't know that the last 2 years everybody snitching. He don't know that C-Day and Rondo snitching on each other. He don't know that shit. So he's still sticking to his principles and his code. He got 10 in. He think he can do another 30, which he can. But nigga, that
But
shit
in
killing
all
you, my nigga.
actuality, folks, me and you both know that man gonna be damn near 60 when he get out.
Yeah. And what's happening is he not doing the time doing him because he know he ain't do that shit. And that shit eating him up, man. So he can't preserve himself because jail preserve you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't been out here around all these toxics and drugs and poisons and all this shit,
And
man.
what you
So
were
you know what
talking
I'm
about
saying? You be
women, you were saying women earlier.
yeah, cause and that's the fruit of the labor, the women. Like I say that he ain't been around all that shit to get polluted. You feel what I'm saying? And come contaminated. He
Mm-hmm.
ain't been around that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Lil J been around. They say Lil J got that
Please
playing
don't
Santa
say nothing
Claus.
about him. Please don't say nothing about him. Don't say
Oh
nothing
man, I
because that
ain't gonna
Harry
say
be
nothing
running
about him.
around him. Don't say nothing about that motherfucker. Unless it's
Oh
something,
man,
don't say nothing about him.
this Cee Hood uncut.
This
I'm
Cee
just
Hood
keeping it real.
uncut. Nah. Don't say shit
Yeah,
about no with him.
I ain't gonna fuck it then. We ain't gonna talk about it. Nigga, we gonna change the subject, nigga. Cause these niggas be acting up. These niggas be acting up. These bitches be acting up, and these niggas be letting them.
I'm like Cee Hood manager. I be
No,
I be trying to
I'm
keep them on a straight path to keep us so they can hear our word without us getting knocked off the internet. We trying to stay on this motherfucking internet and get our word
man,
out and get some
that nigga
motherfucking
can't
money.
say nothing about the shit that I seen. I seen them on the camera. So shit, he seen
That
it.
ain't
That's why he stopped
necessarily him.
defending that shit.
That ain't
It's
necessary.
all good. We ain't tripping on that shit though, man. So I ain't disrespecting nigga or nothing. I just said what was real. But what's real
You wasn't
ain't
even talking about that, but I don't even want to.
being real ain't what's cool no more.
Yeah, it's
We gotta be
crazy.
publicly correct and
This
all
shit
this
is
shit.
being weird now, bro. Like
It
like
is it's super
like
weird.
women accepting the transmissions over the straight guys and want to hang out with them and like that is so disrespectful to me.
Whole time though, when they get drunk, the demo, the transmission gonna beat you the fuck up because he really wanna be you. Then you gonna find yourself dead. We done seen the stories. I ain't gonna say all of them like that because I got gay cousins and shit. You feel what I'm saying? and they be party, 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 rock star life and might not make it. You know what I'm saying? On everything. The nigga hit me up like, hey, cuz, you want to come to the party? Nah, I'm a pass, cuz. He, nigga, I be having hoes at my party. You tripping. Nah, it's all good. I see the picture. The nigga take a picture. He got 20 bad bitches around on everything. That's so. This how I know you ain't lying about the girls wanting to be around gay men and all this shit. They like that. But at the same time, them type of gay men be sitting there exposing secrets and all that shit.
And
My
now,
cousin,
at the same time, I ain't gonna lie. I think his dick get hard at the end of the night and be fucking on him too.
that's what the post of the caption said. Y'all sleeping on your boy. Yeah, he hid being gay for 21 years.
Who?
My cousin.
Damn.
Yeah, he was gay. He gay for 21 years and counting. He older now. So he didn't come out till he was 21. But I seen it in him. He had the little Richard in him. Woo! Hey, we ain't that. This I told y'all. I fuck with them. That they agenda and all that shit. I ain't got no beef with them, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with throwing a joke in there, nigga. My little cousin, Zesty, and he got a little Richard in him. That's all. Shut up, fool. Oh, he got a little Richard Curl, all type of shit. Cuz, goddamn it, under there. Last night, the DJ saved my life.
So you saying
Hell, like,
you think
hey, if I was around him right now saying this shit, boy, that nigga be bad as hell talking crazy.
do you think he'll want to fight?
Nah, in my family, we signify, the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
We signify, talk shit. Boy, your big stinking ass, my musty neck ass, big toe ass, little gym shoe having ass, big ass jeans you got on. You know what I'm saying? We got jokes and shit. All right, in the family. Unless we got emotional ass cousins. Y'all never really liked me anyway, bitch. Get your goofy ass on. Take your ass back to Pensacola, Florida.
You ever been to Pensacola?
Yeah, I've been there. I got a cousin that's from down there. That's why I ain't just make that shit up. I said it. They weird in Pensacola. My cousin weird on life.
I've been to Pensacola.
Yeah, I've been down there.
It's
We
a lot
stopped
of
in
white girls and
Pensacola.
shit down there.
Yeah, we went to Mississippi. We was going. My grandma was from down south when she was alive, so my grandma kept us in tune with our cousins. I got a lot of cousins in Brandon and Jackson, Mississippi, and shit like that. A whole lot of family, G. And down there, a lot of them motherfuckers in Mississippi be related and don't even be known. And then a lot of my family in Chicago, G. I got a big ass family, G, on some real nigga shit. And it's a lot of little young ass niggas running around. 21, 22, 19, on everything. 23, 24, up to 25 years old. How old's my oldest nephew? 25? Yeah. I got a nephew who played football in college in Iowa State. I got a motherfucking UFC nephew stay in Las Vegas. And two more that's in high school in Las Vegas. Hell yeah. I got a nephew that stay in Seattle, Washington. Like, I don't know how the fuck they all got on the West Coast either. We stayed in Chicago. So how the fuck y'all end up in Las Vegas, Seattle? You feel what I'm saying? All these motherfucking different
Seattle is
ass
in
cities.
Washington. That's on the
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said Seattle, Washington. Yeah. That's on the West Coast. All
Seattle,
that shit.
Washington ain't near New York.
No, Seattle, Washington is on the West Coast, boy.
Okay, yeah. Seattle.
It's north of California.
Okay.
Hmm. Washington. What's close to New York is cities like Baltimore,
Washington
Virginia,
D.C. Washington
Washington.
D.C.
Yeah, them the joints that's close to Chicago. Hmm.
I'm gonna use the computer because I'm finna pull that shit up.
Nigga, I know my regions. Nigga, I travel, nigga. I know. On life, we can bet. I know this. I know it's only 50 states. I know a lot of shit. I'm smart than a motherfucker. I just choose to think at a level that others think on. I lower
Yeah.
myself. I could play stupid.
So
I could play
Seattle,
stupid.
Seattle is the Seattle, Washington. Seattle is Seattle.
Yeah, nigga, I know, nigga. Seattle. What's the capital of that shit?
The capital of Seattle. You have to ask me. Ask the phone.
It start nah, Seattle, Washington.
That's the
But,
capital.
but it's a motherfucking what's the name that start with the I can't pronounce it. It start with a O, a city or whatever. Where's Oregon at? Ain't Oregon out there? Oregon over there too. Oh my, you'll move to Oregon.
I'll move anywhere to get the fuck out of Chicago. Seattle, Washington is the capital.
Exactly. You ain't gotta tell me when I'm telling you.
You asked me what's the thing, and I looked it up.
It's gonna always sound like I'm asking when I'm making a statement.
All right, well, I'm
Because
just letting you make your Oregon is right down the street.
or yeah, Oregon right down the street.
Oregon, Idaho, Nevada, like you said, Las Vegas,
Yeah.
Montana, Wyoming,
Montana, Wyoming, um,
Colorado, where I like,
Colorado. Hold on, nigga, Utah,
Kansas.
all that shit.
And that
Yup,
shit ain't that
Kansas.
far from Chicago.
Yeah, you when you
Well, yes,
go
it is. Yes, it is.
if you drive from Chicago to Atlanta, you gonna drive through Kentucky,
Indiana,
Missouri, Indiana,
Tennessee,
Nashville, all that shit. G.
Mississippi.
Nashville,
You
four
because when
hours
I went
away.
to Atlanta, I went through Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Atlanta. And I went all the way to Florida.
Yeah, when Nashville, when you enter Nashville, coming from north from Chicago, it be bright ass lights on life. That bitch be lit up. That's where White Castle at. On life. When I leave Georgia, when I used to be driving up there, and we hit motherfucking Nashville, nigga, I'm finna get some White Castles, nigga. On life. Nigga,
You
we White Castles. Only time I eat White Castles is if we get that shit out of motherfucking Sam's Club. I want the real deal though,
you
nigga. I
ever
want that.
had crystals?
Fuck crystals,
It's like White Castles.
man. That bullshit. That bitch put mustard on my shit, bitch. This ain't no motherfucking mother. Bitch, stop playing with me, bitch. I'm going on 79th. I'm going on Sibley, nigga. On Sibley. One of the folks.
Mm-mm.
We went to
I'm
White
talking
Castle.
about the crystals that's down south. That's like White
Yeah,
Castles.
and I said, fuck them. You heard what I said, and I heard what you said. I
Uh,
said, fuck them. I
uh,
ain't eating no damn crystals. That's bullshit, nigga.
uh.
That's a fake ass White Castle.
And you say the real White Castles on Sibley.
I'm telling you, Sibley, 147, Stony Island, the one in Hazel Crest.
If you
Them
want some
bitches.
real White Castles.
And I think it's one on 115th too somewhere. Maybe
No, it's
like
on one
100.
on 103rd. It's 103rd.
Yeah, but it's one right there too. It's another one somewhere around there. Maybe it is 103rd. But them the real White Castles. You hear what I'm saying? And they cooking your shit, doing your shit. You get you some hot mozzarella sticks with a motherfucking vanilla shake, strawberry shake. What the fuck? Stop playing.
It's White Castle's like over there near Persian Road in Archer. It's a good one over there. It's a
All
good
right.
ass burger. Used to be a good ass Burger King and Arby's over there.
I don't really know.
But do you think the fast
And
food is the same as it used to be?
no, I don't. McDonald's used to be fat. You would love a McDonald's cheeseburger when you was a short. Go get one right now. You gonna be like, what the fuck? They back then, you know what they did?
What?
The people who worked in the restaurants, they was proud to have their jobs. So they made them sandwiches and the fry, they did everything with love. And in the world that we live in with so much fucked up shit, it's not that many pure people out here. Everybody corrupt and evil. So that's why they don't make them sandwiches with love no more. That's why that shit don't take. They don't give a fuck about feeding you no bullshit. They know this sandwich sloppy and fucked up. They still gonna give it to you. When you had people back then like, nah, a little kid could be wanting this. I used to love McDonald's and they hooked the sandwich up. They don't make them sandwiches like that no more. Remember they used to just throw that shit together and throw two pickles on there on the double cheeseburger from McDonald's. That shit used to be fire.
What, when they
Now,
just threw it together?
nah, when they used to take it with love.
They used to
When I was
have
a
onions
kid.
on that shit.
Yeah. They don't do none of that shit no more. They just give you some bread,
You remember that? The
cheese.
onion
I remember,
part.
yeah, diced onions, nigga.
It look like rice. It
They
look like rice.
diced onions. They give you diced onions. Yeah, life. Yeah, man. They don't do that shit no more, man. And that's what's fucked up.
What was your favorite thing out of McDonald's? What number?
What number?
Yeah.
I ain't really get no numbers. I used to get two double cheeseburgers and two McChickens, a small fry, and a drink. And like that shit then it was $7, $8.
You liked it the
And
dollar menu.
that was just for me. Don't let me have to go in that bitch and get nothing for my baby mama and my two kids when I used to be going when McDonald's was on now McDonald's that was on 63rd and King Drive,
Yeah,
that
that's a
bitch was
good
a
McDonald's.
bomb, G. Huh?
That's a good McDonald's.
Yeah, that on the one that was on 63rd and King Drive
And
was
the one,
decent, but
you know what? That one good.
they shut it down though on King Drive. The one it was right across the street from O Block.
The McDonald's on like 87 or Stony, like close to that, like 89th and Stony or 87. Them ladies know how to cook in that, man. Them ladies putting other seasoning on that shit. That shit good,
Yep,
bro.
it probably is because you ain't gotta cook that shit. That shit, all you gotta do is throw that shit on the machine.
They putting that shit together up in there, bro. Every time. The one on Stony Island. They know how to cook. Them black ladies. It's older black ladies who work in there. They know how to cook, bro.
Miss Shirley,
I don't know her. I don't know her name.
mm,
It's all
I
depending on
don't
which
know
one you
her
go to,
name.
too. You ain't lying, though, Cee Hood. Like on a fast food, it's depending on which one you go to and if they making your food with love in there.
Don't lie. You'll be like, what the fuck? I know this ain't the shit they just gave me.
So at your where you know since you like the man since you the manager, when you so do you enforce people cooking with love in your spot? Then you don't want them just slapping shit together or whatever or what?
Yeah, because I don't want no complaints. That way, that's how I get a bonus and some shit. You see what I'm saying? So do this shit the right way on life. Yeah, yeah. I don't like complaints. On the real, I done took my shit to my talents to all type of. Long as you got that certification, that certificate saying that you a qualified manager, bro, you make a decent amount of money, man. So when niggas be talking shit about working at a fast food restaurant,
Hmm.
I laugh at them. Cause I done heard this same person talk shit about it and say, man, you make a lot of money working there. My sister a manager at Whoopty Whoop. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You can never clown me about where I work at or something and hope that I quit. Cause I don't have low self-esteem. The fuck wrong with you, nigga? I get to do what the fuck I want to do, and I'm getting paid for this shit. Do you hear how the fuck I talk to these people? I'm one of the coolest motherfuckers to do this shit, man. And niggas better acknowledge me.
On that G. Hell nah.
Yeah, I was supposed to went and got up with Bandana Rose yesterday. I fell asleep, Joe. Ain't even call them and let them know. But it's all good. I get up with them real soon. A nigga working these jobs, I be tired. You be on the phone with me, nigga. When I be at you be like, damn, nigga, you at work earlier, we chopping it up, and then when I'm closing the other job, we chopping it up. So you a prime witness of seeing a nigga work two jobs, do YouTube, or seeing an ultimate hustler type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't just settling for nothing, nigga. I'm out here in this shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Better fry, not get dropped if I don't say so. Fuck is wrong with that, nigga? I wish a motherfucker would come in that bitch with some motherfucking crystals.
Mm-hmm.
On everything. I knock that shit on the floor.
Mm-hmm. It's crystals in Atlanta.
Yeah, crystals in Atlanta.
It's like a fake White Castles, right?
Yeah, nigga, I just told you that, nigga.
He said, I wish a motherfucker would come in here with some crystals.
Yeah, that shit a fake ass motherfucking.
I should have never mentioned that shit to you.
I went crazy over that
Yeah,
shit.
he hate crystals.
Man, my bitch brought me some of that shit, man. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, I ate it, but I was mad as hell, bitch.
Cause
Fuck
it
you
wasn't a
talking about?
real White Castle.
Yeah, yeah, babe. Guess what I got? She playing with me. I
But they
got some
got
White
chicken
Castle.
sandwiches and shit too, right? They got chicken
They
sandwich.
got the same, damn near the same shit.
Yeah.
And you know what be fire at White Castle though? Them little fish sandwiches they got.
Yeah. I like they. I like everything from White Castles.
Chicken rings,
All that.
cheese sticks,
You could get. You
on
remember
life.
you could get the big bag for $5. I don't know if it's the
Nigga,
same
fuck
thing.
that, nigga. You can get the crave, nigga. 30 fucking sliders, nigga. On them. Man, I'm
That
trying to
used
tell
to
you
be like
on me, nigga.
$10. 30 sliders used to be like $10.
They used to come in a box.
They still got it like that in the box.
And we used to get off from getting drunk and shit, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. We slide through that bitch. We out there 147 on life. Niggas had cribs out there in Riverdale, Dalton, Cal City. You know what I'm saying? We'd stop right there as we slide into Cal City finna go to the crib on Yates, 147. Nigga had cribs out there, bro. On life. Used to be out there. And when the motherfucker moved out there, right? A nigga was young enough, still in high school, to whereas I was walking around out there in Cal City. I'm going to this store, this spot. That's how I got up in Smiley. Then we end up moving in Smiley. I had some bitches in Cal City, man. Went to Thorn Ridge and Thornwood on life. Yeah, man. Chicago ain't that big like y'all think though. And then there everybody used to do the same shit. Now they still is because I guess everybody killing everybody. So I guess they still doing the same shit. Chicago used to be fun. You go to a juke dance on the bitch, get a number, fucking and hit her up for that week, and then you hitting her by next Saturday. If your game right, you can hit her that same night. On life, it ain't like this shit no more.
Hmm. What, like, when you in Atlanta, what do you do for recreation when you do want to do something?
What do I do for recreation in Atlanta?
Yeah.
I step out every now and then. I go out, you know what I'm saying, step on the scene, but I don't really give a fuck about that shit. I don't got the passion for it no more. I used to go out down there every week, every Friday. Gee, I was in the clubs, fucking with bitches and doing my thing when I was single and all that shit. So I really don't give a fuck. Every Saturday rather, because I always have Saturdays and Sundays off. I recently just started working on Saturdays and Sundays for overtime and shit. So I step out, you know what I'm saying? I might go heard something about this food spot. I might go there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I smoke me some weed. I chill with different females under the just conversating, catching the vibe. I ain't necessarily trying to fuck them. You know what I'm saying? This is a recreational activity I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I move around out here, man, and shit, and then chasing my son around.
Mm-hmm.
So them the top 5 things that I do out here. You know what I'm saying? I actually can let my son run around. I could walk behind him because he ain't running too fast. Because he's still a short. I can just take steps and catch up with him.
What made you
And
want to turn your life around?
man, I got tired of the bullshit. On some real shit, my old G, she called me one day. She told me my old man was sick. And she tricked me to move out here. And he did too. And when I got out here, shit, I just stayed because I had 2 jobs. I just stayed. Money started coming in. Shit, nigga had a big ass crib, 2 cars, 2 jobs. Shit, I had a little family and shit. And I just, ran from there with the shit. Nigga, I've been having money since I've been out here on life. I ain't, even when my crib burnt down, I still, goddamn it, had the time of my life. When my crib burnt down right before PPP came
Mm-hmm.
on Monday, I want to say that was 21.
No,
Yeah,
PPP came in 2020,
2020.
around that
Yeah,
time.
well, it came in 2020, but Mother's Day is when?
May
Exactly, that's the month it came. And May, that's when my crib burnt down around PPP and all that shit.
in
It
2020 or
it, it,
2021.
it was already going down. PPP was already going
It
down.
was in the
Still,
midst. It was in the midst of that whole time. What you say?
yeah, yeah, on life. Cause the Red Cross Red Shield had gave me a bag for that shit, for the crib burning down and all that shit. I got some money from that shit, nigga, on some real nigga shit.
So like,
Hell yeah,
like,
from my from my crib burning down.
mm. So like, what did you like? Where did you like see like you wanted to get a job instead of the streets or do
I always
whatever?
you ain't hit me when I was talking.
Right.
I
You
ain't had a job since I was 15, bro.
okay?
Even when I was serving and doing all that shit on King Drive and had the 2 for 5s and shit, G, I had a job that whole time, bro. I had a job, bro, since goddamn it 2007.
Mm.
On my mama, I had a job since 2007. Probably before that, because I worked at the dollar store when I was 15, 16 years old. So I kept a job since I was 15, G, on life. But I just happened to be that nigga who in the hood and know how to hustle. See what I'm saying? And I took advantage of what the fuck I did. I always had a job. When I left the hood to go to work, guess what? Somebody was in my spot to serve for on life. That's why I'm saying the shit that dude talking about, G, that shit lying, G. I got real shit.
Now tell me about the time frame about when he said that you got robbed, and tell me more about that part.
All right, the nigga I seen that he was on this platform talking about I got robbed. I never got robbed. G. The nigga is fucking lying with that shit. I never got touched or nothing. The nigga said he brung some niggas to my crib and told them, "Don't rob me. Catch me on my own time." I
Yeah.
swear to God, he brought two niggas to my crib, bro. And I knew the niggas from the hood. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
hell nah, that nigga lying like a motherfucker, bro. Nigga lying. He made that shit up on some real
And
nigga shit.
but what about the time frame?
When I met him, that was 20. It got to be 2010, maybe 2011, bro. And I want to say it was 2011 when I got out the joint. No, it was probably 2010. G, it was 2010. That's when I had ran in the swipe, 2010. Because when I got out in 2011, I ain't see that nigga. And I was trapping around that bitch, and I had a run from 2011 to 2012 on 61st and King Drive. And then I moved on 79th and Calumet, opened that bitch up. I mean, 79th and Ingleside, opened that bitch up. Then 81st and Ingleside. Then motherfucking 79th and Greenwood, then 79th and Colfax. So I built up a clientele, Greenwood and Ingleside, 2, 3 blocks away. All around that, I had a nasty connection on the weed. And then I moved over east, so motherfucker was fucking with me when I was on Colfax. They still coming. It's a straight shot on life. Nigga, I had some of the BDs from Brain Dead serving for on everything. Jamming that bitch out. Nigga, when I moved over there, Brain Dead, Mellow, FBG, them young, them was staying over there. I had already told them niggas that was my family. Folks trying to act like I ain't got pulled over there. I got pulled over there. I told them niggas that was my family and they ain't fuck with him. Swipe tried to act like he the only motherfucker. I'm BD, so I can be there. They can't be there. They didn't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. About you being BD, nigga. I know them niggas. For real, nigga. I know the nigga who started that Brain Dead shit. I know my nigga Fred Smith locked up right now for that shit, nigga. Man, come on, man. For a lot of shit that went over there. On over there. Fred Smith from the buildings. And when they went over there on 87, they started that, I mean, on 79th, 82nd and all that, they started that Brain Dead shit. Brain Dead used to be into it with BNC. BNC ain't nothing but the older guys of Bloodhound, the niggas that be on 79th in Maryland and Ingleside and all that shit, Lil Jeff and all them, they big homies. The niggas who got killed was BNC, was my homie on life. Nigga, BNC was GDs and they used to be shooting across at the GDs off Evans, across Cottage Grove. I never understood that shit on life. BNC, they was bar none crazy though, so they was into it with the GDs over there and motherfucking Brain Dead. I saw a damn near whole block get killed, G,
In one sitting?
in one city
Yeah.
in Chicago.
In one
79th.
time.
Nah, not at one time. Like all the niggas just started dying, and when you looked up, it was only one nigga left, and he done moved and changed his life. Man, I've seen so many niggas die. G, I'm telling you, nigga. Y'all think I be exaggerating when I say it's 50 motherfuckers that's dead, G, that I know.
It's sad. It's getting bad. You still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. But I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man. I gotta fly to the crib. I gotta be at the crib and in the bed by 1 so I can be at work by 4.
That's
3 hours, man. I appreciate you doing this shit, man. We chopped it up and went crazy, just vibing, man. Y'all run Ghettodvd up, man. Hit the like button, share the video, man.
all right.
All right, my nigga, love.
We out of here, man. Bang, bang, bang. Get money gang. Hit that like button. We out.